That boy ain't nothing but trouble.
Yo guys, it's IP here, back again today with another pretty fucking shit video. Like, it's gonna be awful. Like, good god, you should know this before you even go into these videos. Like, honestly, it's not a surprise at this point. But today I'm gonna be talking about something that's, you know, I've talked about it, I believe, once previously, maybe twice, where basically, like, I've sort of touched on the topic. I've never gone out and straight out just, like, made a video specifically on this topic, but whatever, you know, I figured today, with things, you know, the time of year it is, and the way things are and stuff like that, that it would be relevant to actually briefly talk about this before, you know, going into the holiday season, which is just right around the corner. Isn't that neat, guys? Just kidding. It's only September, you know. So I'm just saying that the holiday season's right around the corner right now, because that's pretty fucking easy to do, okay? You know, it's close enough, all right? So anyways, today's topic is going to be basically the idea of people being shitty to people who work in retail and just, you know, being rude customers and shit like that. And, you know, my experiences with those. And, you know, considering that I work at Starbucks, I've had a fair few of those. And to be honest, you know, it gets real tiresome after a while. Not even going to lie. It's pretty fucking demoralizing when, you know, people treat you like shit just because they're having a bad day or just because they're a plain fucking asshole. And believe me, there are a lot of those people. So there are a few instances that stand out to me in recent memory, or particularly, you know, in the time that I've worked at Starbucks, which is basically about a year at this point. So, you know, I've had a fair few instances that I can remember that, you know, really sort of stood out to me. And I was like, well, can you just not act like a fucking prick, please? Like, seriously, I'm here to just try and get my job done and, you know, get your fucking coffee, whatever the shit is. And yet these people seem to just treat you like shit regardless, whether or not they're just so dense that they don't fucking realize what they're doing, or they're just, you know, completely inconsiderate assholes, which is very much a possibility, because honestly, you know, those people are just, they're fucking beyond help, alright? So whatever the case may be, these things still do happen from time to time, and, well, honestly, there's really no way I can resolve it, and there's no real way that I can, you know, fix these people or make them into be fucking happier or whatever. Like, if these people want to be fucking miserable and pieces of shit, then, you know, let them be that way, whatever. But, you know, I don't feel like fucking dealing with you if you're like that. So the first instance that I wanted to talk about today was actually pretty significantly back. It was about 6 months ago, and this one stood out to me particularly just because I remember the feeling that I had during the actual incident. I was kind of like, I felt hopeless, or not hopeless, but like helpless to actually do anything about it. Regardless, you know, I still tried my best to try and make the fucking moment right, or whatever the hell the Starbucks motto is, whatever the case may be. I did my very best to try and improve that customer's day and, you know, solve it in the most, you know, fucking PC way possible, whatever the fuck you want to say. But, you know, sometimes that's just never enough. There's nothing you can do, because these people, they're just having a shit day, and they don't want to hear any of it. They don't want your fucking excuses. They just want you to sit there and take it like a fucking punching bag, because, you know what, you're fucking, they're fucking better than you. You're a piece of shit. You're nobody. So I'm just gonna beat the shit out of you verbally, and then hopefully, you know, and I'm just gonna move on with my day without a second fucking glance. So anyways, basically, I was working on the drive-thru at my store, whatever. I was, you know, cashing people out, handing out their drinks and shit like that. You know, pretty normal day, whatever. Okay, we have someone order like a fucking latte, just like a straight up a latte, like fucking grande latte, 2 shots, milk, whatever, all that good shit, whatever. They've got a fucking personal cup. And for those of you non-Starbucks goers, a personal cup is, it's when you bring in a fucking cup. It's really not difficult. It's when you bring in a cup, you get a tiny little discount, whatever. Who cares? You know, obviously you're fucking saving in the environment, okay? You know, you're being real considerate, saving them trees. So this person's got a personal cup. They come up to the window or whatever, and we're making her drink. And so basically what was happening, and I'll admit this was a mistake on my part. Well, not so much my part, because technically I wasn't the one who made the drink, whatever. I was just handing it out. So the person who was on bar made the drink, and basically just fucking, they literally made the drink, put it in a cup, and then just when the person got to the window, they legitimately just poured the drink into the personal cup from the fucking, the paper cup, whatever. So it completely defeats the purpose of having a personal cup. So I'll admit that, and obviously, we're still gonna throw away that fucking cup. So again, it defeats the purpose entirely. But of course, this is all taking place within like view of the customer. So this customer, she's not too happy about it. She's like, she starts going off about how it ruins the drink and shit like that. And I mean, I suppose you could argue that it ruins a latte because you got those fucking layers and shit. You got the espresso and the milk and the foam and all that. And sure, maybe it does fucking ruin the drink. Okay, honestly, it doesn't ruin the flavor whatsoever after having drank plenty of Starbucks shit and, knowing how that works. It doesn't really change it very much. But regardless, so she starts going off about it. I offer to not only remake the fucking drink, okay? Because honestly, making that kind of drink takes like 2 seconds, in all fairness. So I offer to do that, and this is not fucking satisfactory to her, okay? So she keeps going off as if she never even heard me suggest the idea, and then I go the extra fucking mile, and I suggest, hey, I can give you a refund on this one, and we can remake the drink for you. You are literally gonna get free shit. But of course, even this is not fucking enough for this bitch, okay? She just keeps fucking going, and she just keeps bitching and bitching and bitching, and I'm like legitimately standing there because I'm completely fucking helpless because, well, for one, I mean, I offered her everything I could possibly do. I literally offered for her to just come through the drive-thru and get free shit, and that was still not enough for her, and she just keeps on ranting about how it's fucking, the drink is ruined. Oh my god, you can't do that. You fucking ruined my drink. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. So she's still just going on, and honestly, at this point, I'm feeling completely helpless because there's nothing I can fucking do. Drive times are stacking up real quick because this bitch just won't get out of the fucking drive-thru, and I'm doing my very damnedest to try and get her to, please, okay, what do you want me to do for her? I start trying to ask her, of course, I'm sounding real pissed off right now, of course, because obviously, this is something that was really bothering me at the time. And again, the number of people that come through this store and just completely go fucking apeshit on us because, and basically put us in a position of being completely helpless is too fucking high. So obviously in that actual moment, though, I was not, freaking out. I was handling it perfectly calmly and doing my best to be very friendly and kill her with kindness. But regardless, she just kept going off on me with no fucking reservation of what she was saying or anything like that. She just did not give a flying fuck. So she's just going on, and here's the thing. So there used to be a thing that Starbucks did where you could hand out these little, like when someone had a fucking bad experience, you could hand out these little cards that I believe were worth $4, which is still not even enough to get a fucking drink nowadays at Starbucks, but whatever. It mostly pays for, like a fucking tall of some shit, which is ridiculous, okay? Starbucks pricing, expensive as fuck. But whatever, it's Starbucks. You know what you're signing up for when you go to Starbucks. But of course, they haven't been doing that in a long time, as far as I know. I'm pretty sure they don't even do that system anymore. Like, I think we still accept those cards, but we do not hand them out anymore. We don't even have any in store. So for the number of people that for a while were asking for those things when things were going wrong, it was ridiculous, because it's like, okay, well, we don't even fucking have those cards anymore, so we can't help you. So not only does that make it more difficult to make every moment right, it also, obviously there's no way to fucking calm down customers who are super pissed off. So I couldn't give her this, fucking card or whatever. So that was just out of the fucking question. And of course, this whole time she's just continuously going on and on about it. And regardless, I don't believe a shift supervisor was available at the time to handle the whole situation. So of course, this whole time I'm feeling completely fucking like a fucking punching bag, like I'm a waste of space piece of shit human being because this bitch just doesn't shut the fuck up. I've done everything in my power to try and make this right to her, and yet she just won't stop. And of course, at the end of all of this, legitimately, she was not happy. She got her drink back. She didn't even accept the refund. She just wanted to, go here, pay $4 for her fucking drink so she could get a drink remade. And then I think the $4, what she was actually paying for was to rent my time to, beat the shit out of me verbally. That's what she was actually paying for, She's paying for us to, stand there and just take some shit for no reason. So that's what she ended up paying for there, not the drink. She paid for the fucking human punching bag. So she ends up leaving. I feel like complete trash for the next 2 hours of my shift because, I did my best to try and fucking solve the problem. And, obviously there just be these people who cannot fucking deal with it, and they won't take anything, even when you're the most apologetic, fucking human being in existence. There's just nothing that is good enough for them. And I guess basically the moral of this story, or the sort of whole culmination of this video, was basically just don't be a fucking asshole. please, like, for the love of God, everyone who you go to, like, wherever you go to go shopping or get your fucking drinks or whatever, go to Starbucks, whatever, the people who are there, I pretty much can guarantee you the vast majority of them have nothing against you. They're not out to fucking murder your ass. And as long as you don't act like a stupid son of a bitch, then you know what? We're perfectly fine interacting with you. And honestly, I'm personally, from experience, I honestly love interacting with people who are positive and, you know, actually are fun to talk to and stuff like that. And if you're friendly, honestly, I'm more than happy to be friendly back to you. And I will do everything in my power to make sure you get what you ordered and shit like that. And maybe even something extra depending on, you know, how fucking friendly you are. Like, I know there are a lot of our regulars who come in who are really, really cool people. And, you know, they obviously, we get to know them and stuff like that. And it's a lot of fun because these people who are actually friendly really are what make the job worth it. It's definitely not the fucking pay, let me tell you. So basically, just don't be a fucking asshole, please, for the love of God. We're just trying to do our jobs, and you know, if you treat us like shit, then well, it's kind of demoralizing, and you fucking destroy people like that. Thanks. Okay, you get it. Anyways, guys, if you liked today's video, I would really appreciate it if you drop a like on it, so I, you know that you guys appreciate these kinds of things. And if you are new here, consider subscribing for more shit videos like this one. And as always, thank you so much for watching this one, and I will see you guys in the next one.